YouTube blog, my daily ritual routine in Satanic practice. Darkness is not merely an absence of light, it is a space of immense potential, a crucible where the self is forged and refined. Each day, I align with these energies through my ritual practice, centering myself in a structure that embraces shadow and invokes power. My daily rituals are neither spontaneous nor mundane, they are intentional acts, steeped in focus and the deliberate invocation of forces that resonate within me. Let me take you through this journey, step by step. The Banishing Rite of the Dark Lord. Each day begins with the Banishing Rite of the Dark Lord, a ritual that clears, centers, and consecrates my space. I face a direction of my choosing and visualize a brilliant white sphere hovering above my head, pure and intense, piercing through the darkness. I vibrate the name Azazel, feeling the word resonate, descending like a beacon into the core of my being. From there, I draw the light downward, focusing it upon the genitals, vibrating Belial. The word hums with force, grounding me in the physical, connecting the vast above with the primal below. Slowly, I guide the light upward to my chest, crossing it to my right shoulder as I call forth Asmodeus. The name carries strength, and I feel it settle like armor upon me. Moving to the left shoulder, I intone Vastaroth. Each name, each word vibrates with intent, woven with power. Clasping my hands at my chest, I visualize a bright red reverse pentagram over my heart, a powerful symbol of sovereignty. In a low, resonant voice, I invoke Baphomet, letting the syllables ripple outward, embedding the power within. From here, I move to each quarter. In the west, I draw the reverse pentagram of Earth and vibrate Leviathan. A dark sea rises in my mind's eye, with the massive form of Leviathan towering, ancient and knowing. In the south, I call upon Samel, envisioning a tall, dark figure wreathed in tongues of fire. His presence stands, both fierce and steady. Next, I turn to the east, tracing the pentagram and vibrating Lucifer. An androgynous figure, luminous and wise, fills the temple space. And finally, to the north, I call upon Lilith. A striking figure with fierce, red eyes, standing against a desolate landscape. Each spirit manifests in the imagination, merging with my surroundings, filling the room with energy that pulses, that breathes. Returning to the center, I close my eyes, visualizing these diamonds in their respective quarters. I am at the center, encircled by power, feeling the elements flow from each direction, energizing the space. I conclude, whispering, around me flame the pentagrams, the star of force and fire. Within my breast, the eternal one, the infinite and immortal star. The Infernal Middle Pillar. With the space set and my mind prepared, I move into the next phase, the Infernal Middle Pillar. I once again summon a brilliant sphere above my head, a radiant thousand-petaled lotus, pulsating with potential. In a voice clear and strong, I vibrate Satan, 3, for times, visualizing a shaft of white light descending from the sphere, passing through my head, widening at the nape of my neck. With a steady breath, I vibrate Choronzon, directing the light down to the solar plexus, expanding it into another sphere of light. Each word carves a path within, illuminating channels rarely touched. I repeat Lucifer as the light descends further, filling the space near my core, grounding the power within me. I then focus the light upon the genitals, vibrating Lilith as a new sphere of energy forms, intense and alive. Finally, I direct the light to my feet, where the last sphere extends downward, reaching beneath me, grounding into the earth as I invoke Belial. This connection to the earth is deep, a tether that anchors my being firmly in the physical realm. In silence, I stand, feeling the effects ripple through me, each energy center aligned and alive. The sensations shift, subtle yet profound, and at times, faint orbs of light float through my vision, manifestations of the work within. This ritual has become a path to awakening, each day opening channels that strengthen with repetition. For those new to this practice, this will awaken awareness of energies rarely felt but always present. Meditation and visualization, centering intent. With the Banishing Rite and the Infernal Middle Pillar complete, I enter into a meditative state. This part is fluid, it changes depending on the intentions of the day, yet it always centers on visualization. I may see myself within an endless landscape, walking paths hidden in shadow, symbols, and visions arising as they will. This visualization is a bridge, connecting my conscious mind with the inner depths of my psyche, a place where intuition thrives. Some days, the visualization is one of empowerment. I see myself embodying the very energies I have summoned. Other days, it may involve grounding, where I envision roots extending into the earth, anchoring me further in the physical. This part of the ritual is personal, mutable, shaped by the moment. It is here that the intentions of the day solidify, where thoughts become potential, where plans turn to reality. Closing, returning to the mundane. As I close the ritual, I give thanks to the energies, releasing each spirit back to its respective realm. I allow the boundaries I set to dissolve, the lines fading until only stillness remains. My mind returns to the room, my senses reawaken, yet I carry with me the resonance of each invocation, each intention. These practices are not simply rituals, they are rites of self-empowerment, each step carving out a space of sovereignty, grounding me in my will. The energies I summon remain, not as a transient force, but as a steady current that flows through the day. Each encounter, each task, each moment holds a sliver of this morning ritual, unseen yet present, an echo of the dark forces I've invoked and integrated.